Be ready. 10 seconds to go. Start. Sir, I feel that there must be plain speaking on this question for the very future of the nation. The time has come to say in categorical terms that not only these programs of action but the mentality behind these activities is totally wrong and must be condemned in the strongest terms. Action committees are formed by political parties when they want to enter a struggle. What is the relevance of an action committee to the grievances of students? Against whom do the students want to fight and whom do they seek to oppose? They oppose their teachers, their university authorities, and their own government. The only result of their action is that they cause harm, whether they are conscious of it or not, to their own society, community, and state. I do not say that the fault lies only with the students. We have to admit that other forces often exploit the students for their own ends. Sometimes political parties are behind the scenes and they utilize students for party ends. Sometimes, and this I say with even greater regret, there are teachers themselves of the university who use students to advance selfish interests. Political parties which are guilty of tampering with the students are undermining the future of the country. Teachers who misguide students have no right to that honorable name. All sensible persons will condemn such practices, but I wish to state that in the end, the students must also take responsibility for allowing themselves to be exploited. I am not thinking so much of schoolboys, but surely young men and women in the universities must realize that such conduct lowers the prestige of the nation, endangers their own future. University education is no doubt primarily the concern of the state government, but the government of India cannot remain indifferent to the developments that are taking place. It has become necessary that the central government should also take an interest in the matter and in consultation with the universities and the state governments devise measure to check further deterioration and improve discipline. Today, when I have before me students from all the states of India, I cannot refrain from appealing to them and through them to all the students of India to realize the grave situation which has been created. The youth are the future hope of the country, for they will be the architects. This is a matter which requires calm and careful deliberation and perfect frankness in discussion. I have therefore asked that during the festival this year, one day may be reserved for a full and free discussion of this problem, and the students who have assembled here should take part in this discussion. They are selected representatives and should be in a position to tell us how the young generation views this problem. They need not hesitate to speak out their mind, for we want to know how young today think and feel. They should express themselves freely and without any mental reservation. We do not want from the students assembled here a mere echo of what we think. If any of you feel that there are defects and shortcomings which ought to be removed, you should say so without hesitation. Let us know so that we can understand you. We want to see how your minds work. Those of you who have any suggestions to make should freely do so. Any point which you may bring out will be useful, for it will indicate what action should be taken for improving the present situation. India has become free only few years ago. During this brief period, she has won the admiration and respect of people all over the world. That has been due to solid work and high minded vision, and if we are to sustain this respect, our young generations must be trained to cherish the same noble ideals. The world outside will judge our future prospects from the character of our students. The young must therefore set before themselves ideals for their future conduct in a way which will reflect credit on them and the country. It is sometimes said that the students suffer from a sense of frustration. Unemployment, it is said, stares them in the fact at the end of their student life. This may have been the case in the past, but I fail to understand why students should have any fears in the present context. As soon as India becomes free, vast schemes of agricultural, industrial, and educational expansion have been undertaken. No one who has the necessary knowledge and training need fear unemployment in an expanding economy. It is true that sometimes in the past there have been large scale maladjustments as the training given to students was often not suited to their tastes and aptitudes nor to the requirements for professional people in the country. The student should know that all these are being changed today. Secondary education is being reorganized and expanded with many diversified courses so that all need not take to the same academic type of learning. Stop.